Hello, so what helps driving anxiety? If you've got driving anxiety, you've probably looked around and found loads of different pages on the internet, different videos, and everyone's saying different things. They're all saying do this, do that, try this, try that. Well, if you don't normally watch my videos, my name's Paul, and I'm the UK's #1 expert on driving anxiety, probably the world's #1 expert, but I've been a driving instructor for 20 years, and I'm also a professional therapist. So I work with people to overcome their driving anxiety, so I know exactly what works and what doesn't. Over the years, I've helped hundreds of people, probably thousands. So let's look at what does help and what doesn't help. So first of all, let's look at where driving anxiety comes from, and that will allow you to understand why many of these so-called remedies just don't work. Driving anxiety comes from your mind thinking that driving is dangerous and seeing dangers that are not there. So getting rid of driving anxiety is about changing those thoughts. Now with that in mind, if you'll excuse the pun, with that in mind, you can see how pointless many of the things that people do are. I've known people who have bought these sprays, like perfume sprays, and just before a driving test, they're spraying the face like this, saying, oh, this will make me drive better. How does spraying something on your face change a thought in your mind? Well, it won't, will it? I've had people, I've mentioned this before, many people insist on eating a banana before driving. How is a banana going to change the thought in your mind? The thought that driving is dangerous? Well, it won't, will it? A banana can't do that. Two of the funny examples I've known over the years of people who have tried to fix things but completely missed the point. I knew of somebody once who was driving along and they had a warning light come on the dashboard saying there was something wrong with the engine. Their solution was to get a piece of black tape and stick it over the light so they couldn't see it. Does that solve the problem with the engine? Of course not, but that's what you're doing if you're just trying to spray your face with these things or eat a banana. The other funny example I mentioned is somebody once who was driving down the road and they had a nail in a tyre and they could hear it going tick, 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 tick. That obviously can be quite dangerous. So what did they do to get rid of that problem? Did they go to a garage, get a new tyre? No, they just turned the stereo up so they couldn't hear the ticking noise. Doesn't solve the problem. You see, the reason I'm mentioning these things is if you try and get rid of driving anxiety by eating a banana, maybe taking some kind of pill, spraying this stuff around you to, smell like lavender and smell more relaxed and whatever, it doesn't work because you're treating the symptom. You're not actually getting to the root cause of the problem. So now we know what doesn't work. All these things about take a deep breath. How's that going to get rid of driving anxiety? It may calm you down a bit, yes, but it won't get rid of anxiety. If you want to help with it, you've got to go right into your mind and you've got to change the thought. Now, I've done another video, which I'll link to on the screen now and in the description below, and possibly also at the end of this video, but it talks about two people going on a roller coaster, and it explains how two people in the same situation are experiencing different things. One of them's excited, one of them's scared. All you need to do to change the way that you experience something is to change your thoughts, because your thoughts control your feelings and your feelings control your behaviour. It really is that simple. Somebody left an excellent comment in that video about going up to a girl at a bar and asking them out. And it's a great point about how you could have someone thinking, am I good enough to ask them out? They're out of my league, I'm not going to bother asking them. And the girl's thinking, why don't they ask me? Don't they like me? Maybe I'm ugly or something. It's all about the way you think about things. The outcome of any situation, such as driving, is all about the way you think about it. So if you want to get help with driving anxiety, you need to change the way you're thinking about driving. It's no good spraying things, eating a banana, doing this, doing that. You need to get straight to the root cause of the problem. So how do you get rid of it then? Well, you need to work with someone like me who can help you because I'm an expert. I specialise in driving anxiety. I don't do other things like many therapists will do: weight loss, stop smoking, anxiety, fear of this, fear of that. They do a bit of everything, and they're not particularly good at any of it. As you've probably heard the saying, jack of all trades, master of none. If you want help with driving anxiety, you need to go to an expert like me, because I'm really the only expert there is. I'm the only driving instructor who's also a professional therapist and has all my years of experience. So really, I'm the number one person in the world to help with this. So some useful tips for you there as always. Check out my other videos if you haven't already seen them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for more videos.